What's up, everybody? We're back with another video. Decided to call it quits for the day, so I wanted to do a quick video and kind of talk about some of the things that we have done since our last video. Obviously, you know that I converted to the Phytech EFI kit. I got that in. I was worried that the top hole right here wouldn't line up the same as the Holley carburetor, and I was worried that this air box was no longer going to clear these holes that I've already cut in the hood, but luckily that was not the case. Everything lined up like it was supposed to. We did get the 2-inch spacer plate that I talked about, so now we don't have that air filter under there. We got new valve covers on the car along with new rubber gaskets. I'm still going to change this little vent here, probably something to match this a little better. The other side, again, new valve cover. They're powder coated. It's basically the same purple as the car, so that'll give you kind of an idea of what the purple is going to look like. It may not be quite that shiny, but pretty close. I put these little Joker badges on each valve cover. I think I'm going to take them back off and have them powder coated green to match the air box. The air box is permanently mounted, although I have to cut the top of that screw there because I have the correct mounting piece right here, and so that goes on top, but currently that stud is too tall for this to screw onto, so I got to fix that. I haven't done it yet. We have drove the car a little bit. You can see I got this power wire just hanging here. It's got to get permanently mounted. I bought this today, 320 bucks at the parts store, because the battery wire that came with the little cheap relocation kit that I purchased, it was not thick enough, and so I was having problems with the car. It was acting like the battery was dead even though it wasn't, and not wanting to start. But now that I got this wire in, that issue is eliminated. The car starts up like it's supposed to, so that's great. Inside the car, you can see we now have both seats in, carpets in. I got the blue back seats just in there temporarily. Put seat belts back there as well, 3 of them. But I just wanted to put the seats in just so I could see the fitment of mainly the center console and the side panels. So everything fits good. I'm happy with that. I got one door panel on this side. I'm waiting on the little inserts to come for that. I got black inserts. Do not have the door panel on the driver's side. Still don't have the horn button in the steering wheel. You already know the headliner is in. You come around to the back of the car. We got the tail lights in. So we got smoked bezels along with the LED sequential bulbs. And then I got the Sidewinder tail light bezels. I believe those are from Scott Drake, and I had them powder coated green, and they look really good. I can show you. I'll turn the switch on here. Just turn one of the blinkers on. And so that's the sequential. Both sides will flash, and then so these tail lights were the more expensive ones. Turn the switch back off. But these were the more expensive ones. They do yellow for turn signals, which you can't really see it all that great with the smoke lenses, but it's okay. But you got yellow, red obviously for brakes, and then they also have a reverse light that's just white light. But again, it's not all that great with the smoke lenses, but that's okay. I don't really care about the lights, but I do like the sequential turn signals, and these are much brighter than the stock tail lights, obviously. I still haven't cleaned up any wiring in the trunk area, so still got to do that at some point. But also I have to repaint this back panel again because it didn't turn out all that great, and I already scratched it, so it is what it is. But the car is coming along. Like I say, I focused mainly this weekend on the interior, just trying to get everything in the car so that I could see the finished product. Now that that is done, I can focus all my attention on body work. So I've got to finish the roof, and I want to basically do the doors and come as far as I can to the fenders, but I can't do anything here or up there until I have the wide body kit, so no big deal. This fender's also not bolted at the bottom. You can kind of see it's way out of whack, but it's okay. But that's about it for this video. Aside from telling you some more parts we got coming, I did order the front disc brake conversion kit. I went with the 4-piston. Comes with the booster, master cylinder, all the lines, pads, rotors, the whole 9 yards. So I got that ordered. It'll probably be here into next week. I doubt that I'll have it on before I make another video, and that's probably going to take me the better part of a weekend to do that. But for now, I really want to focus my attention, like I say, on the body work. I need to get as much body work as I can done before the wide body kit gets here, so that I'm not just overwhelmed with body work. And so the hood's got to come back off. I got to get the underside sanded, primed, painted, and then the top I'll probably go ahead and sand it and prime it, and I may even put 1 coat of paint on it just so that it's done. And then I got to get it put back on the car, and it'll get its final paint coats on the car, but the underside will be painted, primed, sanded, and clear coated. That way I don't have to worry about it. And whenever I paint this and clear coat this, I'm going to go ahead and paint anything under here. So all this will get taped off, and I'll have whatever lines under here, and this will all be painted. So that way when I paint the car, I can keep the hood closed, and I don't have to worry about getting into these gaps. But got a lot of sanding and stuff to do before we do that. And maybe next weekend, I don't know, maybe tomorrow I might get out here and just pull the hood off and play around with it. But anyway, that's it for this video. It's starting to rain. I know that sound is annoying anyway, but I hope you like the car. Don't forget to subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you think. Right now it's kind of a POS, but it's pretty fast. I'm not gonna lie, with the Phytech on there's a noticeable difference in throttle response. But it's a really fun car to drive, and even in the shape it's in, it turns a lot of heads still, so I like it. But I hope everybody else likes it, and this Joker theme is really starting to come together, and we're just going to keep working on it till it's done. But anyway, that's where we're going to end the video today. And we'll try to have another video up next Sunday, and we'll go from there, and we'll see how this thing turns out. Have a good one.